Hello, welcome to this playthrough of Elden Ring, where I will be in the co-pilot seat and Branwell will be driving. This is a lore playthrough, and in every video there will be spoilers, because this is intended as a vehicle for Branwyn to explain her theories on the lore of the setting. So if you'd rather develop your own theories without being influenced by other people's, or don't want to be surprised on some of the deep lore of the game, this is not a straight playthrough of just playing gameplay focused. This is a lore focused playthrough. So you might want to give this a pass if you want to avoid big spoilers. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Started.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the lore playthrough of Elden Ring. I am Branwyn and I am here with Thrith.
Hello.
And on the horizon here in the ruins of Ra, we can see the shadowed tower of Bellarat.
Mm. Yeah, it kind of invisible-ish.
Yeah, I mean it's a big old silhouette.
Mm.
So, hmm, let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna before we get to the meat of this particular session, I'll show off. Oh, what's that rising in the background? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
What
dear.
what are
What
you doing?
is what is that?
Just a hurricane of fire, horizontal hurricane of fire that that one shoots out when you try to cross the bridge.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. No, we can get past it. Oh, I am.
Oh joy. Oh joy.
That was really cinematic, but that was a very premature jump.
Yeah. I was kind of holding my breath a little bit because it looked like you were pushing it.
Leaping off the edge, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, so yeah. So these are fun little areas. But I'm just gonna. Ow!
Get kicked in the
Ow!
face by a bunch of burning pebbles.
Yeah, yeah. No, those guys are those guys are no joke. You really need like high strength weapon. You've got to break their stance to
Mm.
to really hurt them. So
So
we're
that
gonna want we're gonna want to do all of those, but yeah.
is there lore you get for killing them?
You get tears for your uh mixed physic,
Ah, I got it.
your buff bottle.
Got
Some
it.
of them are really excellent. So yeah, this is just a really cool view.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've got Dragon Peak over there, the suppressing pillar,
Yep.
uh, the church. You know, it's just a nice clear view of
All the ruins and terrible things.
yeah, and you know we're above the clouds and everything. It's just really cool, really nice.
This
Ah,
the suppressing pillar looks like a nail that needs to be driven down from this distance.
oh yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the case. Um, so yeah, we got more ruins up in there. But before we do that, come to think of it, so we want fourth floor storehouse.
Okay. Ah, yes, you've done some research between
I
sessions.
have done some research, so we go out here and we want to go up outside travel left. We want to go past. Yeah, of course. The place that I didn't go was the place where we needed to go. Of course. Panic, dodge, roll.
Yeah,
I.
I have done that so many times in Neo 2.
Yeah, it's a constant thing. What do I want to punch this guy? Oh wow, I really need to upgrade some of these things to level 10.
Mm,
Um, what do we got? What do we got? Oh. Yeah, so speaking of, the weapon will probably be used to break things this run. The
mm-hmm.
Blood Fiend's arm.
Ah,
It hits like a truck. Uh let's see here.
I gotta say, this is a much more convenient ordering of your inventory than we get in Neo 2.
Yes. The so Neo 2 is going off of older FromSoft off the Dark Souls games, which were
Yeah,
all about making shit hard. So, pardon my French.
yeah,
All about making playing the game hard.
yeah. The quality of life, what's that?
Yeah, no, the quality of life is you don't die in the swamp.
Seems accurate. Oh, you scared me.
I scared me.
I thought that was another long fall.
Me too.
I have to say, of the games that have found been really difficult for me that I enjoyed the most was probably Control.
Yeah, Control is a surprisingly hard game. Particularly that first boss.
Hmm. The
Like later on, you can grind yourself up to being
yeah,
really tough, but
yeah. The first boss, was really difficult. The television boss, you had to talk me down and say take a break. But
yeah,
those are
yeah,
the two I remember most, and they're just. I remember, the ones that stick in the head are a lot of the common enemies, like the friggin' invisible things.
mm-hmm. At least with Control, like, I mean, Control and like, you play a From Software game, you know what you're getting in for if you have
Mm-hmm.
any idea about video games.
Yep.
Um, man, why am I feeling like this is not the way I should be going? I
Well,
feel like I have done this section.
yeah, we have. I think. Let's go back to where you fought the thing,
Yeah,
and look up your instructions.
Okay, so from the graveyard, travel left. Defeat the enemy at the top of the stairs and continue. There's a downward staircase on the left before the area with the man bats. Staircase leads to a room containing a bookshelf on the table. So this is where I haven't.
Yeah, this is where we need to be. Bookshelf on a table?
Yeah. So what's this? This is holy proof pickled liver.
Hmm.
So at least that's a good indicator that I have not been here, and here we are. The secret right scroll.
We passed by this so many times.
Yeah, of course. Like I just, I was just blind.
No, I,
Apparently,
I've been here, so I've been in the same position. It's like I have an idea of what I need to do. I'm not. It's not connecting. I'm gonna look up a
I've
walk.
done.
I go look up a
I've
walkthrough, and it's just like, oh god, that's so. I should have gotten that. Yeah, go on.
I've done this at least 6 times.
Oh no.
So yeah. Anyway, few can decipher the scroll, but the bit we can say is a lord will usher in a god's return, and the lord's soul will require a vessel.
Lord Soul.
Yep.
That that's a term from Dark Souls again, isn't it?
Yes. So, if we go back to Dark Souls is all about how um, Gwyn placed his Lord Soul
Hmm.
into the first flame
Right.
in order to feed it so that his age would never end.
Very Aztec style, but without the actual consideration for the people that live there.
Correct. Yes, it was a wholly selfish.
Yeah.
He wanted to live forever, basically, even if that meant um, being part of the first flame. And by Dark Souls 3, um, you confront an avatar. Like, the first flame produces an avatar to defend itself, and you have to work your way back through every single person who had fed their soul to the first flame to keep it alive, right back to Gwyn. Gwyn is the last soul possessing um the the avatar that fights you. And once you defeat Gwyn, you successfully defeat that avatar, and you're able to snuff out the first flame,
Mm.
thus preventing starting the Age of Dark and preventing the dissolution of reality to decay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very much describing that sort of process, where in that particular case it was uh, in that case it was Gwyn putting his soul in the fire, and then the characters of Dark Souls afterwards placing their soul in the Lord vessel and then feeding that to the fire. There's the Lords of Cinder by Dark Souls 3 are feeding that to the fire, like
Mm-hmm.
themselves to the fire to keep it going. Um, so this seems to be the process of apotheosis. Is you need a lord, you need a god. The lord needs to die. The soul of the lord needs to go into a new vessel, in order to complete the ritual to bring the god back through the gates of divinity.
Mm. So, is that apotheosis or is that resurrection of divinity? Because apotheosis would mean transformation.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So Miquella is divesting themselves of their physical form,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
We've seen that at all of the crosses. He is sacrificing himself to um, placate the original sin,
Right.
to absolve the original sin,
Right.
which was in this case the burning of the Erd tree, or the burning of probably the burning of the Shardu tree, considering the state the Shardu trees.
Yeah, the Shardu tree seems a little bit worse off than the Erd tree.
Yeah. So we're going to give this secret right scroll to our friend here, whose name I keep getting mixed up with Albrecht,
Mm.
because they both start with A. Dang it. Um, but yeah, this is the scroll. This is the thing that he's been looking for.
Mm.
It does make one think. Perhaps our concerns are but two sides of the same coin. Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid tender Miquella fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
Interesting.
So Mikola, this is like people still didn't get this and right up until the end. And spoilers for anyone. Again, this is a spoiler.
This is we. I put that I put that disclaimer at the beginning of every video. Yeah, there's spoilers.
Awesome. Um, yeah, Mikola is bringing Radan's soul back in Moog's body,
Mm.
so that Radan can serve as Mikola's lord, and return Mikola to uh, through the gates of divinity as a god. There's one big problem with all of this. It is all complete folly. Um, Being a god in this setting, the Elden Ring and the Great Runes and everything, it's apotheosis of a sort, but it is imprisonment.
Mm. The genie conundrum: phenomenal
Yes,
cosmic power, itty bitty living space, or at least itty bitty heavy restrictions on what you can do.
yes. In fact, like you go into the Great Rune and you are wielded by your lord. You become a weapon. You're no longer a person or anything really anymore, except for just the thing that you represent. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so if we look at like our great runes,
Yep.
are like uh, I can't remember where. Oh yeah, our great runes are like Radan's. Um,
Devoid
yeah,
of any benediction.
yeah. Uh, yes, because we haven't gone and activated any of the great runes yet.
Got it.
You've got to go to the place, but yeah, it's we're going to create more of those great runes in the base game, and yeah, the Elden Ring itself, like this goes back to FromSoft made a game called Eternal Ring back in the early 2000s.
Interesting.
And in that, magic, you use magic in that game by imbuing rings with power, like physical, actual ring. Um,
Okay.
by getting the like magical cores from monsters and putting them in the rings.
Concerning.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and then you can cast spells through the rings that you wear. Um,
Further
but
further concerning. Yep.
and the eternal ring is supposed to be like the greatest ring, the ultimate magical magical power. Like
Yeah.
it casts the ultimate spell. It
Okay.
is not. It is not that. It is a prison. The
Mm.
the eternal ring is a prison that holds uh a being. So the sorcerers in that game created a perfected being. Then they were attacked and almost wiped out completely. Um, and in order to try to fight back against the people attacking them, they turned themselves into dragons. Is this sounding familiar at all?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. They turned themselves into dragons to fight back, but in the process of doing that, they lost themselves. Like it was a polymorph other, old polymorph other sort of phenomenon where they
Right.
lost their minds and became the dragons that they appeared to be.
Right.
Um, and there's only a couple of sorcerers left that haven't turned themselves into dragons. But they
Okay.
created the perfect being and then like panicked because this perfect being didn't understand death.
Oh no.
So they imprisoned it, and one of the sorceresses is trying to teach him or them um, what death is. And it is not until she is killed and he finds her body that he understands death and
Uh,
is thus like grows up and
mm,
is able to leave the eternal ring because he now understands like why he shouldn't just snap his fingers and kill everyone.
reminds me of
If
the
he
yeah.
Sorry, you go.
It reminds me of the Owl House thing with the collector having a breakdown when Luz vanishes. In spoilers for Owl House, uh,
Mm,
um, when Luz gets killed and then before she gets brought back to life later. Um,
yes,
yep. And the
yes, very,
yeah, go on.
very much, yeah. Um, but then so and that I my personal belief is that was the being that the sorcerers created was the first monumental.
Mm,
So or they turned like their powers to guarding reality because they understood they didn't want the people that they loved to die anymore.
right.
Um, and possibly they wanted to bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
That is another possibility. So there is so this is where like if we look at Elden Ring, you can see the parts I can like the finger creepers
Yep.
don't make a whole lot of sense in this game.
Right.
They seem to come out of nowhere. What I think they're alluding to is that um, at some point during the Eternal Ring age, um, you know what would be a really cool idea to min max in
Mm.
that situation? is what if you were just one giant hand with a whole bunch of fingers that could wear a ton of rings at once?
Oh, because you put monster cores in each ring, and oh.
Yeah. So you wear a whole ton of ring. So you turn yourself into a whole bunch of fingers. You wear a whole bunch of rings, and that makes you magically super powerful. But you're a giant, multi-fingered, horrible hand now.
Yeah.
So that like kind of destroys
The point.
whatever the point. Yeah. Um, the ever jails
Mm-hmm.
that we open up and people are imprisoned in. That's the eternal ring magic.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, there are these clues that like there are these techniques from all of these different ages, dimensions, parts of time and space or whatever that have all sort of coalesced into this massive like problem that we are now looking at.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's see here. Righteous Tarnish, you have my gratitude.
The answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it.
Such folly unto the end.
Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
So yeah, he's like, yeah, I can't slay Miquella,
Yeah.
at least not by himself.
Yep.
But you know, like slaying gods is what we are here for.
Right. We've done it a couple
Okay,
times
so
already. Also, we're
yeah,
at 26 minutes, so time to switch videos, I think.
time to switch videos indeed.
See you then.
See you soon.